Hello adventurers! Today I'm bringing you to the coolest museum in Singapore that nobody goes to. In this video, I'll be sharing with you why it's actually worth going and all you need to know before your visit. Let's begin. Visiting this museum is like visiting another planet. I saw so many cool animal specimens that I've never seen before. The most amazing thing is, these are all actually from our very own planet, Earth. Thinking about insects, usually I'll get disgusted. Like cockroaches, flies, flying cockroaches. Ew. But I start to see the beauty in the insects when I found this wall. Look at the wings, so pretty. Metallic looking beetles. And check this out. I thought it's a stick insect, but it's a phasmid. How can they look like this? I'll come back to this museum just to see this wall. But I think I still don't like cockroaches. In this museum, you're gonna find a lot of animal specimens. But in this wall, you're gonna find the most extraordinary ones. For example, a preserved turtle specimen with all of his organs exposed. Wow! Have you seen a frog? How about a frog while it was laying eggs? A Venus flower basket. Those are just the few that I showed you. There's a whole wall of it for you to see here. When you first enter the museum, you'll be greeted by the resident dinosaurs, Apollonia, Prince, and Twinkie. They are three of the most intact dinosaur fossils ever found. Very cool, very impressive, definitely worth seeing. And I didn't know Singapore had whales until I met Juby. When she was found, her lifeless body was already bloated and rotting. After investigations, it was found that she had a fatal boat accident. But today, you can see her bones live in the museum. And also the contents of her stomach when she was found. Sometimes people call me a mushroom because I'm such a fun guy. When you're here, you have to visit my friend, the cordyceps. He's evolved to be very mind-blowing. He literally gets into his prey insects' heads and blow out of it to reproduce. Whoa, it's got a skirt. So is this still a fun guy? The marine zone is also fantastic to visit. I don't think I'll ever be able to dive down into the ocean and see all these creatures myself because I'm a very bad swimmer. So I'm very glad that I can dive into this museum instead and see all of the beautiful marine creature specimens. This museum also holds the answers to the secrets of the universe. I really like the Tree of Life in the Life Zone because of this graph. The graph visualizes how life evolved over millions of years. So it made me wonder, like humans are like here. If we trace it back, humans are considered under mammals, and the mammals came from reptiles, and reptiles came from fish. So we came from fish. I also learned that there were other human species from this wall full of their skull replicas. Unfortunately, their bones are the only ones that survived. It made me wonder, what would the world look like if they survived? Will we get along? Visiting this museum also lets you get to know Singapore on a deeper level. Most of the floral and the faunal specimens you found in the museum are native to Singapore, or at least from the region. Like this gigantic tiger prawn. It's so huge. Now I need to go to the Seletar River and catch one for dinner. Or this old woman octopus. How did they come up with this name? Exploring these exhibits gives you an intimate look as to how Singapore nature would look like. You will also find cultural exhibit and how it's linked to natural history in Singapore. In the Heritage Gallery at the second level, you get to explore the life and the work of Singapore's earliest naturalists. As of filming, today in 2024, there's also this special exhibit covering Alfred Russel Wallace. He's a renowned naturalist who was based in Singapore while he was on a mission to record wildlife in the Malayan archipelago. I highly recommend visiting this museum, especially for family with children, because the exhibits will definitely tickle and satisfy their curiosity. Now, let's get into all you need to know before visiting. The Lee Kong Chian Natural History Museum is part of the National University of Singapore, also known as NUS. The easiest way to get here is to catch the train to Clementi Station and take the connecting bus 183. Or you can also go to Kent Ridge Station and take the connecting bus 95. This will take you within comfortable walking distance to the museum. Tickets can be bought online or on-site at the counter. Pricing is different for residents and foreigners. Enjoy a discount if you meet these criteria. The museum is open Tuesday through Sundays from 10 AM to 6 PM. But take note that the last entry is 4:30 PM. I recommend spending at least 3 hours if you want to look at everything. After visiting the coolest museum in Singapore full of dead animals, how about visit the living ones in the Singapore Zoo? I'll see you there. Hello, 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 adventurers.